Hey everyone, this is day 8 of my special 31 Days of Halloween, and today I'm going to review the Mummy from the 1998 McFarlane's Monsters line. This set is part of the Series 2 line of the McFarlane's Monsters toy line. And here's a look at the front of the package. At the top we can see the McFarlane's Toys logo as well as the name of the set. We also see a picture of the Mummy, and you can see that this set is part of the Series 2 line of the McFarlane's Monsters toy line. In the middle we see all of the items that come in the package, and on the bottom we can see the Monsters logo and a small picture of the diorama all put together. On the back we can see all of the toys that were part of this line. And on the bottom we can see other figures from McFarlane's Toys, such as the Kiss Psycho Circus, some of the Spawn movie toys, and what was at that point the upcoming manga Spawn series. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a closer look at all of the items that come in the package. First is the backdrop for the diorama, and you do have to put this together. There's the floor part, and there's also the back part. And there are some really awesome details on both of these parts. There's what appears to be Horus, who was the god of the sky, and he usually appeared as a falcon or a falcon-headed man. At least I think that's who it is on the back. We also see some great details on the bottom of the pit. There are some bones and some stones, and there's even some hieroglyphs found throughout the tomb. There's nothing in the back of this part, but you can see where the snake and the floor trap will go. Next up is the golden casket or sarcophagus. Again, there are some really great details sculpted on this golden sarcophagus. There are some depictions of the gods on the bottom, and the paint job on this part looks really awesome. There's also a hinge that opens up so that you can place the mummy inside, and the mummy figure can fit in quite nicely with no problem at all. And as you can see, there are even some great details inside of the sarcophagus. Inside we also see some great details of a painting on the bottom of the sarcophagus. And here's the actual figure of the mummy. Again, McFarlane's Toys did a fantastic job on the sculpt of this figure. You can see the bandages falling off from the mummy. I also like the open mouth that looks like it's about to fall apart. There are some great details on the body of the figure, like the belt around his waist, and part of the tunic which is detailed in gold, light blue, and red. The mummified body looks all decomposed and mangled up. The figure also has some limited articulation. The head can move from side to side, the arms can rotate, and the legs can kick forward. The mummy also has a small staff or scepter, which is done in a gold and dark blue color, and this fits on the mummy's right hand. The set also comes with 2 snakes that go in the pit. I do have to say that these look a bit funny. It basically looks like a stick with 2 heads. The back of the stick goes through the back of the set, so that you can move them and pretend like they're coming out from the wall. There's also a trapdoor that when pulled back would make any intruder fall directly into the pit of snakes. We also get 2 jars with some nice animal motifs. The set also comes with Anubis, and this is meant to look like a statue that has come alive. Again, the sculpted details are really great. The only drawback with this figure is that it's impossible to have him stand up on a flat surface due to the way the feet were sculpted. However, the figure can stand on the back of the pit quite easily, and he does look great posted up against the wall. This figure does have some articulation present. He can move his head from side to side, he can move his arms up and down, and he can also rotate at the waist. The figure does have a staff as well, and you can place this on his hands, but I did have a hard time trying to place it on his right hand. I didn't want to break this part, so I just have him holding it with his left hand and supporting it with the right. And finally, here's how the set looks once everything has been put together. This diorama looks fantastic. I think that for its time, this was a fantastic little diorama, and it still holds up quite nicely today. It's too bad that they only made 2 series of the McFarlane's Monsters line, but they can still be found for decent prices on eBay. Anyway, that is it for my review. What figure will be featured for day 9 of my 31 Days of Halloween special? You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out. Thank you for watching Classic Action Figures, and until next time, take it easy.